Hi my dearest traders, and a warm welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to see you once again in today's new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be trading using technical analysis, but of course I'm going to be using the help of the Bollinger Band indicator. I'm going to start with an initial deposit of $64 and try and hit my goal for today, which is around $8,000 to $9,000. Hopefully I'm able to hit this goal by the end of the video. So stay tuned until the end of this video to see how my strategy works, and maybe you can use it in your own trades. And also I'm inviting you to join my private chat in Telegram channel. I left a link under this video. It's a link to my personal chat. Write me with the code word money team, and I'll add you to this private chat. And don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video to your friends and family, and subscribing down below to my channel. So let me get started. So let me first explain to you what to look at when choosing an entry point. As you can see, this indicator is a price channel with the upper limit, the middle sliding, and the lower limits of this channel. When the price crosses the average sliding line from top to bottom and starts to move in the lower price channel range, you can open a trade to go down, because as you can see in this situation, the price shows a good decline. Next, when the price breaks through the average line of the indicator from bottom up and moves to the upper price channel, we can open a trade to go up in this case. Also, in a situation with a retracement, when the price moves unexpressed, you can see that the price channel narrows and the graph often crosses the average. That is, in such situations, the indicator is not particularly informative, so we shall try and avoid these situations if possible. So as you can see, now the price is going down with an impulse, and in such a situation, I'm going to open the trade for 2 minutes on a decline, since such a cross-section of the middle line of the indicator indicates the price has a good downside potential. Also, as you can see here, the price is moving along the downtrend. Also, after a small retracement, the price makes an impulse down and moves down mainly with red candlesticks. At the same time, as you can see, earlier the price made a rebound up from this level, and now it's already breaking through this level, and the price continues to move down. Therefore, I think in the near future, the price will continue to decline according to the downtrend. And here I'm taking a time of 2 minutes, taking into account the retracement that might happen or the price will back up. But let me wait and see the end of this trade. This is awesome, friends. You can see the price shows a good decline, and here I got a very good profit. The indicator really gave me a very good entry points, and 2 minutes was quite enough for this trade. You can see that I made very good profit on my first trade. Let me continue. So here you can see after the breaking of the level, the price continues to move down. At the same time, here we have a crossing of the sliding line from top to bottom. So here I'm going to open the trade for 2 minutes to go down, since the indicator indicates the price has a good downside potential. As you can see, the overall downtrend is preserved and the main price maximums on the graph are still decreasing. At the same time, you can see after breaking the level, the price made a small rebound up and continued to move down. And as you can see, lately the price has been moving with red candlesticks. It's more likely that the price will continue to move down in the downtrend here. And also, I'm using 2 minutes with the reserve. Let me wait for the end of this trade. This is really good, friends. You can see the price continues to move down with a small candlesticks, and thus you can see my trade closes below the entry point here, and I got very good profit. So the indicator in this situation really showed me a good entry point, and 2 minutes was quite enough for this trade. Let me find more situations to work on. Here you can see the price makes a rebound up from the support level. At the same time, the middle line of the indicator is already intersecting. In this situation, I'm going to open the trade for 2 minutes to go down, since we still have a long distance to the support level. And as you can see, earlier the price has already hit this level quite clearly. At the same time, most of the time the price moves in the lower price channel zone. Also, as you can see, after a small retracement, pulsing red candlesticks appeared on the graph, and the price continues to move down. All this tells me that the price has a good downside potential, and it's more likely that in the near future, the price will continue to move down according to the downtrend. As you can see, now the price is already showing a good decline. So let me see how this trade will close. This is really good, friends. As you can see, the price is moving according to my scenario and it shows a good decline. At the same time, we also have a support level break here. Here you can see we got a very confident plus. In this situation, as you can see, the indicator was right again and gave me a great entry point. Also, 2 minutes here was perfect for me. Let me continue and consider other working situations. So here the price moves according to the uptrend, and also on the graph there is a cross section of the middle line of the indicator, and here I can see a slight rollback down. In this situation, I'm going to open the trade for 2 minutes to go up, since the indicator gives me an idea that the price has an upside potential. Also, as you can see, the main price minimums on the graph became noticeably higher. At the same time, the price is moving up more impulsively and mainly with green candlesticks. Therefore, I'm thinking that it's more likely that the price will continue to move up in the uptrend. Also, in this situation, I'm using 2 minutes with the reserve, taking into account the possibility of a retracement or a price rollback down. As you can see, such a rollback is already happening on the graph. Let me wait for the results. This is really good, friends. You can see the price continues to move in the uptrend and shows good growth. Here I got a confident plus. Thus my initial amount has already increased more than 10 times. This is a good result. Let me continue. So here you can see that the price has a good confident uptrend. The price made a strong rollback down and currently continues to move up. In this situation, I'm going to open the trade for 2 minutes to go up, since as you can see the price crossed the middle line of the indicator. At the same time, you can see earlier the price made a rebound down from the resistance level, but now you can already see that the price is beyond this level. So I understand that the price has a good upside potential, and it's more likely that in the next few minutes the price will continue to move up in the uptrend. Also here I'm using 2 minutes with a reserve, taking into account that the price may make a small rollback down from the marked level and then continue to move up in the rising trend. Also, let me wait for the end of this trade. This is really good, friends. As you can see, the price is showing a good growth, and here I have a full-fledged breakthrough of the resistance level. Thus here I got a very good profit. As you can see in this situation, the indicator did not let me down again and helped show me a good entry point, and thus 2 minutes was quite enough for this trade. Let me continue and find more situations. So as you can see here, we have a resistance level at the top, and currently the price makes an impulse down from this level. In this situation, I'm going to open the trade for a minute to go down, since on the graph you can see that we are crossing the sliding line of the indicator. Also, as you can see earlier, the price has already made a rebound down from this level several times. Also now I can see a reaction in this zone and the red candlesticks appear on the graph. All this gives me the idea that the price has a good downside potential. So I think that it's likely the price will still move down in the near future. Let me wait for the results. This is pretty awesome, friends. You can see the price continues to decline, and here I got a very good profit. In this situation, I used 1 minute, and you can see that such a time was perfectly enough for me here. Also, the indicator turned out to be right and helped me earn very good profit. Let me continue and consider some other working situations. So here I can see the price is moving up in the rising trend, and you can see the new candlesticks are formed above the middle line of the indicator. Here I'm going to open the trade to go up, since the indicator says that the price has a good upside potential and the main price minimums on the graph are getting higher. At the same time, you can see that earlier the price did a few rollbacks down, and always after such a rollback the price continued to move up according to the rising trend, and I think that in the near future we'll see an increase in the price. Also in this situation, I used 2 minutes with the reserve, since the last time the candlesticks on the graph became much shorter. So to see a good growth here we'll need more time. Then wait and see the end of this trade. This is really awesome, friends. You can see the price is moving according to my scenario and shows a good growth. Here I got a confident plus, and as you can see 2 minutes in this situation was perfectly enough for me. You can see that on my deposit I already have almost $5,000 in my deposit. That means I'm confidently approaching my trading goal. Let me find one more situation. Here you can see the price continues to move up, and after the rollback down there is a crossing of the indicator middle line. In this situation, I'm going to open the trade for 2 minutes to go up, because as you can see lately the price has been moving in the upper zone of the price channel. At the same time, periodically you can see small rollbacks that occur on the graph. Just after the last rollback down, you can see the price continues to move up and comes to the upper price channel zone. All this makes me understand that the price has a good upside potential, and it's likely that in the near future it will continue to move up according to the rising trend. Also in this situation, I'm using 2 minutes with the reserve, so let me wait for the end of this trade. This is really excellent, friends. You can see the price continues to move up, and here I got a very good profit. The indicator in this situation turned out to be right again and gave me a good entry point. Right now you can see I already have almost $9,000 as my deposit, so I'm going to fix this deposit and leave the market. So as you saw, the situations worked out quite well using this strategy. So using technical analysis with the Bollinger Band indicator works quite well, and you'll be able to make very good profit on your own. But of course you need to practice a lot and gain more experience before you can start making very good profit. If you have any questions concerning today's trades, you can ask them in my private chat in Telegram channel. So I left a link under the video. It's a link to my personal chat. Write me with the code word money team and I'll add you to this private chat. And also, if you really like today's video, don't forget to support the channel by liking the video. Don't forget to share this video to your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe down below to my channel, and also don't forget to turn on notification so that you are notified when there's a new video up. So until next time, and good luck in your trades. Bye bye.